Welcome back everyone to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is our setup round for Season 15 of Eldritch Horror. So we are fast forwarding through the unboxing here and get the board set up, get our investigators on the board. We are going to be playing from the Nyarlathotep expansion set. The Antidiluvium will be our great old one. So we'll get into that. We'll set up and we'll see you in the main game. Thanks for watching. Okay, so let's continue the Season 15 setup. I've got the location tokens in the bag. I've placed the Mystic Ruins encounter deck. We've got the Mystic Ruins encounter deck. That's one that came out of the Nyarlathotep expansion. And got that on the board. And our great old one is going to be Antidiluvium, the Order of Rising Stars. Okay, so it says, one of the things it says here is set aside 5 cultists. So we've got these 5 cultists set aside. Antidiluvium is a 13, so we've placed the track on 13. It also says, place 1 Eldritch token on each blue space of the Omen track. So we've got 1 Eldritch token on each blue space of the Omen track. And also a sanity, also place insanity equal to blank on this, or answer equal to the number of users on this sheet. So let's just put 3 sanity on this sheet. I guess we'll do it like that. And then, so we'll set these aside. Got our dice here. We also need to get Cthulhu out here, so let's do that. But let's go ahead and read from, we have to set up our, one more thing, we have to set up our Mythos deck. So I basically pulled out these Mask of Nyarlathotep cards. You can see the icon there. So let's break these out into yellow, green, and we'll build the deck by the stage 1, 2, and 3 layout. So I'll do that here in front of you guys during the setup. Some blue cards, green. There's only 1 blue for some reason. So let's go ahead from the main deck. Let's just grab a couple more blue cards here. Like this. We'll grab a couple yellows to shuffle in and green, and then we'll just shuffle these up. So we'll shuffle up the greens first, right? And then we're going to put 1, 1, 2, and 1, 2 for the green. Then we'll shuffle up the yellow cards. Was this a little? Shuffle these up, and we'll put 2, 3, and 4, and then we'll shuffle up these blue cards, and we'll do 1 and 1. And we will go ahead and put these back, take these off the deck here. And we'll go ahead and we'll mix these together as stage 1. And then we'll mix these together as stage 2. And then we'll mix these together as stage 3. And then we'll place them 3, 2, 1. We'll put these up here like this with Mythos. Put our mysteries here. We'll put our great old one here. We'll give him this. And I guess we can put these here, right? And then let's talk about our player characters. So we've got, first up, we've got Carson Sinclair, the butler. His origin is, Carson still thinks back to that faithful night when his friend and employer, Mr. Hercule Webb, was swallowed up by a dimensional tear, never to be seen again. With Mr. Webb's disappearance, the Webb estate fell into the hands of the Webb's duplicitous business manager, a man by the name of Dupuis. As the sole provider of the Webb children, Carson has devoted himself to proving Dupuis' involvement in every of Hercule's disappearances and to restore the children as the rightful heirs to the Webb fortune. This is Carson Sinclair. He will be our investigative leader. We also have the rookie cop, Tommy Muldoon. Tommy Muldoon starts out with a carbine rifle and improve will. Most members of the Muldoon family are part of the Boston police force in some way or another. Not long ago, the youngest brother, Tommy, got his badge, armed with an eye for detail, fierce courage, and his trusty rifle, Becky. Young Muldoon is dedicated to law enforcement. Now he finds himself in Anchorage at the request of his cousin, the local sheriff. Something has been killing people, and off the record, his cousins say it's a Wendigo. Tommy's not sure he believes in any of that, but catching the killers is in his blood. So this is Tommy. Tommy Muldoon, the rookie cop. He is up in Alaska. Right, starts in Space One. Carson Sinclair. He starts up in London. And then lastly is Hank Sampson, the farmhand. Hank Sampson, the farmhand. He starts out with a sledgehammer asset. Since he was a kid, Hank has crossed the country working on farms and ranches. He saw a great bird-like creature tear a cattle to pieces. Everyone else ran, but Hank cracked that creature's skull open with his mind. Thinking nothing of it, he included the story in a letter to his father. Now his paw is missing, and folks in Dallas say someone's looking for Hank. If they thought they were going to scare him, they were wrong. Hank Sampson ain't afraid of anything, and he aims to find his paw. Okay, Space 6, Texas. So we got Texas, Alaska, and London. We also have a deep one put aside. So I will go ahead and get these set up. So let's see, we've got Carson Sinclair. He gets 6 and 6. Tommy Muldoon, he gets 7 and 5. And Hank Sampson, he gets 8. Wow. He is hardy. 8 and 4. For health, put these back over here. We also will go ahead and set up our icons here. So we'll move these monsters off the board. We'll go grab 2 clues to spawn. Put these down here for now. So spawning 2 clues. We've got the enchanted wood. No thanks. We've got, nope. I've got all of the clues in here. So these are from other expansion sets. 15. We've got a clue in south at the tip of Africa there. And we've got 13, which is where? 12. 13 up here, sort of Iceland, something like this. Okay, so we got those placed. Let's also spawn, I'm going to shuffle these a bit. I didn't shuffle them at all. I'll also shuffle these mystic cards. And we get the Stonehenge, London at the top. So we place this here, which is convenient. And then let's go ahead and do the same for our encounter cards. And we've got Arkham on the top. So we'll place the expedition token in Arkham. Place this back to the side. And we will spawn our Tunguska and take a monster from the spawn. And we get the Shoggoth. A Shoggoth lands here. Shoggoth is the monster spawned. And I think we should grab an active mystery. So if we look in the rule book, the rule book says for the active mysteries. We've got Brotherhood of Dark Pharaoh, Cult of the Bloody Tongue, Order of the Bloated Woman, Cult of the Sand Bat. So let's see, do we have all those in here? Sleep, Dread, Little Dreams. Okay, so this is Antidiluvium here. Antidiluvium. Each night the stars move closer to their ultimate alignment, it says Antidiluvium, right? So we'll turn the first one over and we have the Emerald Dream. With each touch of the arcane, the dreams go stronger. Visions of an emerald city, once grand, now lost because of the waves. Visions of the corpse upon the ocean floor. Okay, so we'll kind of get into that when we jump in. We've got our action card in place. So that's going to wrap it up for the setup of Season 15. Guys, click ahead and you can check out our turn 1 of the game. Before we do jump off to that, just quick shout out to Pontos Fathom Press. We have a bookstore. As you guys know, the channel is not monetized. So go check out our newest podcast book, Pontos Fathom Podcast Lecture Series. If you're interested in H.P. Lovecraft, what we've done is we've taken some of our podcasts and turned them into lecture format in this book. The first volume is out and published now, so you can get great Jungian alchemy and horror and science fiction from H.P. Lovecraft, Frank Herbert, and Philip K. Dick. Upcoming essays will include a theosophical psychoanalysis of pulp fiction anime and esoteric anthroposophy in occulted history. We've also got our August Moldenhauer Artificial Psychology of Desiring Machines. You can go check that out in the bookstore link. As usual, check out our Patreon. Your likes and comments help us grow the channel. Ring the bell and you can get notified when we update our gameplay. And we'll see you in turn 1. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.